Hello and welcome to another episode of Tips and Ideas with Ed Wallace of Midwest Landscaping, www.uniqueenvironments.com. I'm here in Huntington Beach, California in what they call the Back Bay. And I'm looking at a front yard of a friend of mine that has planted Kurapia utility ground cover out here in his parkway. And the unique thing about this Kurapia out here is that he doesn't water it. He hasn't watered this Kurapia, from what he told me, in over 7 years. So it is self-sustaining. And he told me the theory about how he's able to grow this Kurapia in such a way that he doesn't have to water it all. When he first initially put it in, yeah, he did water it. He said he watered it for like about a year, and not every day, but he watered it for about a year. Then after a year, he cut back and eliminated the watering completely. And so now he doesn't water this grass at all. He said the last time he watered this Kurapia. He said the last time he watered this Kurapia was about 7 years ago. And when he planted it, he started out with sprigs like this. So he had some pieces that he basically cut away, pieces like this, and he planted them 2/3 of the way down into the ground. So all this, when he originally planted it, was planted from sprigs. And through time, it filled itself in, and this is what he has. He scalped it last week or two ago, or he cut it down really tight. So this is where he said he scalped it, where he took it down really low. And this is after a week and a half's growth, where it's starting to flower out in different spots. And also he has a spot down here, a couple of spots here in the corner. So you have this one right here, and he has another spot right over there on the other side of the parkway, the sidewalk. There's a spot of Kurapia. But all this was planted out with sprigs of Kurapia. And this Kurapia is very thick, has a really great growth to it, and it's really spongy, thick, very thick. But the most amazing part about it, there's no water. And he says this is a carbon sink also. So not only is he getting sustainability and water savings from the standpoint of not having to water, plus it's a perfect, beautiful, green, usable space from the standpoint of people getting in and out of their vehicles. Steps out, it looks beautiful for his property. Gives it a really nice look from the standpoint of having green around his property. There's a couple products that he utilized when he first put it in. There's one product called Garden Max, which is a product that increases the biological activity in the soil. And you can find that product online at greenasitgets.com. It's a website called Green As It Gets. So if you go there, you can find Garden Max. And also there's another product that's called Soil Buster. And so you can be able to utilize that product also if you have really hard pan soils. But other than that, he has a concept and a mindset to where it's like he doesn't water. He cuts back on his watering. A lot of his plant material here is grown without using water, without using extra water. Mostly all of these plants here are not being watered. Amazing. Hard to believe, but it's true. I had to come out and see for myself. There's different weeds that's coming up in here. These grassy weeds, he told me how to be able to manage and take care of these grassy weeds with some product called fusilage, because of monocot and diocot, basically grassy weeds and wide blade weeds. And so we discussed on how to get rid of grassy weeds in the dichondra and also in the Kurapia, which is what we're talking about. I don't know why I said dichondra, getting kind of fumbled up. But that's how you get rid of these grassy weeds in the Kurapia, is using a product called fusilage. Okay, so we're going to use that on one of our job sites because we have quite a few grassy weeds that we need to get rid of at one of the job sites. So we're going to start utilizing that to get rid of those weeds. But there you go, a little bit of an update, show you something going on with Kurapia utility ground cover, on what can happen when you are using it and not watering it. You have beneficials that come in and they love the flowers and they do their thing. Ed Wallace, tips and ideas, Midwest landscaping, on location here in Huntington Beach, California. www.uniqueenvironments.com. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that notification bell so next time I put out a video you can be able to check it out and give me your thoughts and comments, please. And also I thank you for checking the videos out and being part of the channel. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.